I am so proud to be here. I'm Denver Mayor Michael Hancock. Y'all doing all right this afternoon? So these amazing student musicians have been working hard to see us today, and they did not disappoint us with their talent. Elsa Stima and the amazing student musicians are well on their way. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. So we have some special things going on right now, and a very special announcement today for everyone who is a part of this school and this community. We're excited to be here. I want to acknowledge a couple of folks who are with me today. First, we want to acknowledge the President and CEO of Mile High United Way, good friend Christine Bonero right here. Where's Gilbert Munoz, the principal of this great school? Behind me. Look at there. Thank you. That's a cool-looking principal. You didn't look like the principals I grew up with, man. I'm so glad you're here. We also have another principal here, Rebecca Solomon, principal of Garden Place Academy. Where is she? Right here. We have our superintendent, Tom Boasberg, Denver Public Schools Superintendent, Tom Boasberg. And we also have the executive director of the the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative, the collective of projects in this area of town. She is a member of my staff, but she's in charge of all the effort that's taking place in this area. Y'all get up for Ms. Anna Jones here. You know, since I became mayor in July of 2011, I stated from that first day that children and youth in this city would be our top priority. And we've done a lot to try to make good on that commitment, but our vision was to make Denver the city, the national leader when it came to protecting, when it came to developing our young people. And that's why we're here today, because we are taking that commitment a step further. But some of the things we've done, for example, today, since we took office, today, over 100,000 young people in our city are walking around this city with My Denver card, thanks to the city of Denver. They have free access to our rec centers, free access to our pools, and they can use that card for their library card. They can also get into some of our culturals on designated days in terms of the art museum, the zoo, and the Denver Nature and Science Museum. First ever unprecedented effort in the city and county of Denver. How many of our children have the My Denver card? Raise your hand. If you heard the My Denver card, raise your hand. That's what I'm talking about. We want to make sure we continue as well. We have helped provide summer and after-school programs to over 5,000 youth through 100 different programs in neighborhoods like Globeville, Elyria, and Swansea, where we know parents have asked for and are in need of a helping hand. So helping our families and youth connect to new opportunities is some of the best work we do, and that's why we're here today. Listen to this. Today, we are proud to link arms with Mile High United Way through the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative Initiative to support the Swansea and Garden Place communities with a new $120,000 commitment. This grant will fund community engagement efforts at both schools and better coordinate services such as behavioral health support, youth development activities, resident leadership, and after-school programs. The goal is to help you and your family members navigate services from nonprofits, community organizations, and of course the city of Denver. We are grateful for the work of people such as Kenya Abeda, who care for this community and shows through her commitment, and all of you and all of your children who are here today. With this grant, yeah, give it up for Kenya. Where is Kenya? Don't be over there smiling. You say, that's for me. Go on, raise your hand. That's Kenya over there. Thank you, Kenya Abeda. Listen, with this grant, our goal is to strengthen what Kenya and others are doing here in the community and continue to make this a place where people desire to live, work, and play. And now, it's absolutely my pleasure to bring to the podium our partner in this. She's dedicated her career to public service and, of course, to our city. She runs one of the most successful nonprofits ever in the state. Many people, no matter where you go in this country, they have a united way. You've heard of the United Way? Say yes. Did you know that United Way was founded right here in Denver, Colorado? Did you know that? And the leader of our local branch is the incomparable Christine Bonero. Y'all make some noise for her. Come on up here.
Good afternoon to everybody. I am Christine Bonero, and I have the privilege and the honor of serving as the president and CEO of Mile High United Way. And I wish you all were standing up here with me, because this is what a community united looks like. This is what a united neighborhood looks like. When you have a gymnasium full of parents who get up every single day and dream about and make possible the dreams of their children come true. When you have a mayor who has put a stake in the ground and said the #1 priority is the children in our community. When you have a superintendent of schools that has put together and led the 2020 plan for all children, and all children, no matter where they go to school in Denver Public Schools. When you have two principals as extraordinary as Hilberto and Rebecca, when you have volunteers that are here from the Mile High United Way, and you have a city that dreams and hopes for its children, that's what this afternoon is all about. That's what United Neighborhoods is, and that's what's happening here, and why we are so proud to partner with the City and County of Denver, with Denver Public Schools, to make the very best investment that we believe that we can make. So it is really, thank you for celebrating with us. And actually, the best thing is, may we have one more round of applause for those amazing, small little bodies that stood up here and showed us what our country looks like, what it's going to be, and you guys are amazing. This is why we're all here this afternoon, but Mile High United Way could not have done this without our partners at the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative and the Executive Director, Anna Jones.
Oh, good afternoon. You are all just wonderful. And I have to say thank you again to El Sistema, sorry. That was just wonderful. And it's a huge testament to the leadership of the school and to all of you. As the executive director of the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative, my priority is really to partner with the schools. I really see the schools as the backbone of these two communities. And I think that's evidenced here. And we are just thrilled with an opportunity to be able to further the goals and the aspirations of the schools, of the parents, of the students, and of the communities through these kinds of partnerships. So I'm going to try something in Spanish, so bear with me. Y gracias a ustedes también por estar involucrados en su comunidad. No podemos lograr nuestro objetivo de una comunidad saludable y bien conectada sin su ayuda. How did I do? So with that, which next time I promise it'll be much better, but with that I'd like to introduce to you Superintendent Tom Boasberg, who is 8 years on this job, which has got to break some kind of a record, and it's great to be here with him this afternoon. So, Tom.
Thank you, Anna. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Me alegré mucho tener esta oportunidad para celebrar esta donación de la ciudad de Mile High United Way. Se nos ofrece una oportunidad excelente para fortalecer la conexión, las vínculos entre la comunidad y nuestras escuelas. Y ahora en inglés. So thrilled to thrilled to be here today and to celebrate this incredible donation from the city, from the North Denver Collaborative, and from Mile High United Way. And I think one of the things that Mayor Hancock, that I admire so much about the mayor and that both he and I believe in so deeply, is that our schools are the heart of every community. And we can put on whatever superstructure, whatever buildings, whatever outside to the community, but what matters most in the community is the heart of the community, which is our schools. And this is a community here in Globeville, Elyria, Swansea, that's undergoing a lot of change right now. And some of that change is wonderful and promising, but some of that change is scary right now, of how we're all going to come together and make sure these changes benefit not some, but every member of our community. And in order to do that, those links between our schools and our community form an absolutely essential part. And what this donation is about is strengthening that heart of the community by strengthening the connections among the community and our schools. And I can think of no organization in the city that does a better job strengthening hearts than that, than the Mile High United Way does. A tribute, Christine, to your leadership. But I think we're in a remarkable position here to have the partnership among the city, among the Mile High United Way, among the North Denver Collaborative, and with two extraordinary principals whom I'd love to introduce. Rebecca Solomon, a principal of Garden Place, and Gilberto Munoz, our principal right here at Swansea Elementary. Adelante.
Thank you, Tom. I just want to say that there are no words to adequately express our gratitude for the new partnership between Garden Place, Mile High, United Way, the Denver Cornerstone Collaborative, and the City and County of Denver. It is this partnership and this heartfelt outreach that is going to allow Garden Place to be able to empower, engage, and unite our parents and our community in strengthening that bridge between home and school, and to leverage our student achievement and our students' readiness for college and career. You know, we have been working really hard and focusing on ensuring that we are retaining and training the most highly effective teachers in the classroom, and we have shown a lot of great growth as a result. But it is the partnership between parents and community and staff and students working in perfect sync together as a team and as a learning community, and a team and community working together, having shared and mutual goals for our students and for their success. Again, you know, thank you. The words thank you seem really simple, but I can assure you that these resources are going to make a huge difference in our student growth and student achievement of our students at Garden Place. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. How could I ever forget? But I want to introduce you to you, my colleague, my friend, and my partner in this great work, Gilberto Munoz, principal of Swansea Elementary.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm also very humbled and grateful to be here today. It really is hard to find all the words to express our gratitude for this very generous gift from Mile High United Way and the City and County of Denver through the North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative in providing us with a joint award of $60,000, which will help us to maintain our position of our school psychologist through these hard times. These funds will assist us in stabilizing our community due to the impacts that our families are experiencing from the 6 development projects that the NDCC is coordinating, especially the I-70 expansion. We all know that we have some serious impacts from that. And our families are starting to really feel that, especially when it comes to affordable housing. Many of our families are being displaced and aren't able to afford the rising rents and housing prices. But this gift will allow us to continue to provide much-needed mental health services, something that would have been very difficult for us to do on our own due to the decline in enrollment and budget that we've experienced this past year. I also want to commend our very courageous mayor, Michael Hancock, for pressing the city council to pass the affordable housing proposal, which they did last week. I think that's a major step forward. And we can give it up for the mayor, because that's a pretty big deal. Right? Yeah, thank you. Many have said that it's not enough, and perhaps that's true. But it is an important first step, and every great journey, no matter how long, begins with a first step. Swansea alone has had many families that have been priced out of this neighborhood. We lost 79 students in the past year. And there are many more families that continue to be at risk of losing their housing. I hope this award is the first step on a very long journey to a long-term and sustainable commitment from the city, from Mile High United Way, from our broader community to support our students and their families in this community, and I really encourage the mayor and the city to continue to fight the good fight for affordable housing, to ensure that our families are able to stay in Denver and make Denver the great place that it is to be at. So again, thank you. Swansea thanks you. Mile High United Way, City and County of Denver, North Denver Cornerstone Collaborative for this very generous gift. We are so grateful, and we really appreciate your support of our school and our families.
All right, before we conclude, I want you all to meet my bodyguards for this afternoon. I want you to meet Giovanni, Eli, and Quan. Raise your hand, gents. And they meant business. Look at Giovanni, he's serious. So at the end of the day, right, this is what this is all about. It's about families, and it's about our children, our future. And so on behalf of the people of Denver, and I know I stand with Christine Bonero, who matched the commitment that we've made this year to this area with this grant, we say thank you for your courage, thank you for your strength, and know that we stand with you as we continue to try to make this community one in which if you had the audacity to want to live here and stay here, that you should be able to do that, right? So thank you all for being here. I think if we have any questions from the media, anyone? All right, we conclude. Thank you all so very much.